Now in lesson 9 we would study about intermolecular forces of attraction. The learning objectives of this lesson are what are intermolecular forces and what are ion induced dipole forces, which is the first type of intermolecular forces of attraction. Intermolecular forces of attractions basically mediate interaction between molecules. If you have one HCl molecule and another HCl molecule, the forces of attraction that are present between these two molecules is known as intermolecular force of attraction. We already have studied about intramolecular forces of attraction that are not within two molecules but within a molecule. Intermolecular forces are responsible for the physical state of a compound, solid, liquid, or gas. Because we know that solids have very much intermolecular forces and their intermolecular forces are very strong as compared to liquid and gases. And gases have the weakest intermolecular forces of attraction. That's why gases molecules and particles are far away from each other. When we know atoms in molecule are held together, that is obviously intramolecular force, because the force of attraction between two atoms within a molecule is intramolecular force. Then why do molecules in a liquid or solid stick together around each other? This is a question. So the answer is intermolecular force. Intermolecular force is allowing the liquid molecules and solid molecules to join together with each other. Now we would look what are the main types of intermolecular forces that exist between molecules. They are ion dipole forces, London dispersion forces, hydrogen bonding, dipole-dipole interactions, etc. These are the intermolecular forces. Here is an example of ammonia, NH3. So you can see that the force that is joining two ammonia molecules or three or four ammonia molecules that is presented by the spaced line is known as intermolecular force that is present between two molecules of ammonia. What are ion-induced dipole forces? An ion-induced dipole attraction is a weak attraction that results when the approach of an ion induces a dipole in an atom or in a non-polar molecule by disturbing the arrangement of electrons in the non-polar species. It's just like that कि अगर आपके पास विसिनिटी में या करीब कोई आयन आ जाए और वो डाइपोल इंड्यूस कर दे दूसरे मॉलिक्यूल में, जैसे आप इस एग्जांपल में देखें, द अबव गिवन अबव एग्जांपल शोज यू, जैसे आप इस एग्जांपल में देखें स्फेरिकल एटम विद नो डाइपोल, दरमियान का जो डॉट स्ट्रक्चर है वो न्यूक्लियस की पोजीशन को लोकेट कर रहा है. जब इसके पास इस एटम के पास बिल्कुल एक पॉजिटिवली चार्ज आयन आ गया, अपॉन अप्रोच ऑफ अ चार्ज आयन, electrons in the atom respond and the atom develops a dipole. Now what is a dipole? A dipole refers to the separation of charges within a molecule. Charges अपने आप को इस तरीके से अरेंज कर लेंगे कि वो एक डाइपोल सा बन जाएगा. The force of attraction between a non-polar molecule and an ion that may lie in its vicinity is called ion-induced dipole force. In this, the ion may attract or repel the electron cloud present on the non-polar molecule and induce the non-polar molecule to become a temporary dipole. जैसे ही आप वो आयन चार्ज आयन जो आप उसके करीब लाए हैं वो दूर करेंगे या हटा देंगे तो डाइपोल ख़त्म हो जाएगा, क्योंकि ये एक टेम्पररी डाइपोल डेवलप होता है. The strength of this induced dipole depends on how easily the electron cloud can be distorted. यानी कि कितना easily आप electron cloud को distort कर सकते हैं. The bigger the molecule, the stronger is the dipole induced. जितना बड़ा molecule होगा उतना ही strong dipole बनेगा, क्योंकि अगर जो बहुत बड़े बड़े molecules हैं या atomic atom होते हैं उसमें जो वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं वो न्यूक्लियस से इतने दूर होते हैं कि न्यूक्लियस और जो लास्ट शेल में प्रेजेंट इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं उनकी अट्रैक्शन बहुत वीक हो चुकी होती है, तो उनके लिए डाइपोल्स बनाना बहुत इजी होता है एज़ कम्पेयर टू दोज एटम्स जो कि बहुत क्लोज होते हैं न्यूक्लियस के और न्यूक्लियस की का बड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड होता है और वो डाइपोल ईजिली नहीं बना सकते. Here is an example of ion-induced dipole force. Hemoglobin, as we all know that hemoglobin is a protein found in the red blood cells and its function is to carry out oxygenated blood to various parts of the body. It has ferric ion in the center of its protein structure. This ferric ion attracts the oxygen by ion-induced dipole force. Although oxygen is an electronegative atom, In oxygen, the electron pairs experience an equal pull from both the oxygen atoms, and thus there is no development of partial positive and partial negative charge on oxygen. Hence, the molecule as a whole act as non-polar, and the force that exists between ferric ions and oxygen is called as ion-induced dipole forces. Hope you all have cleared your concept. Thank you.